Hello everybody, my name is Light of Hand, and today I'll be doing an unboxing for Warhammer 40k. No Thea, the Warhammer 40k starter set. Hey guys, yes, today I'm actually going to be doing something to do with 40k. I haven't played 40k in probably, I don't know how many years if I'm honest. But I like the look. Basically, I had a quick flick through of one of my friends, like Rulebooks. Kind of liked what I saw. Couldn't afford the big starter set because, well, to be honest, I haven't really got a huge amount of room. I've still got a lot of old models, so I thought I'll pick this up. If I really like it, I'll probably end up picking up the big set. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the back as well for a second. Okay, yeah, there's a nice little bit of fluff. I'm not going to try and read that out because there's one or two words in there I'm not going to do so well with. I have to say, I do like the look of sort of some of the new models I've seen, especially like the new sort of Space Marines that sort of brought out. The Death Guard models look amazing, and I love the like sort of Plague Walkers, I believe they are. Yeah, so for 40 quid you get quite a lot of good stuff in it, I believe. Let's go back to the front for a second, just so you can sort of see the artwork sort of here as well. Yeah, it does look cool. Okay, so now I'm going to open this up. I got this from one of the gaming shops I like to shop in, so I like that. So the bunker itself, see, the tray itself is actually useful in the actual game. Anything else in the box? No, there's nothing else in the box. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Right, let's put that up there for the second. Obviously you get your nice little stands. That are important. Then you've got your 6 dice that you need for the game. I'm guessing that's for the Space Marines, the new sort of like, what are they called again, the sort of jump pack Space Marines, the 3 Interceptor Primaris Space Marines? Primarines? Okay. And I'm about to take out the Death Guard Bloat-drone. Okay, so that's what, well, there might also be some Death Guard in there. Oh, there is. So there's quite a few things here, so let's try and start with the bottom here. Now let's hopefully put my hand behind so it focused. Still taking a second to focus here. Ah. But I do have to say, I do like some of the details that it's actually showing. Sorry guys, let me see if I come back out. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do like the details I'm sort of seeing here. Like, oh, is that one of the someone's head? There's quite a few things on here. There's some of the Death Guard bodies. I like how the sort of intestines are falling out there. Sort of chainmail armour there. That looks like a combi, some form of weapon. The ammo just sort of like hanging out. I love it. The blade sort of got the bell on the end sort of thing. Let's make my way over here. An arm that's holding a grenade. A leg of one of the Chaos sort of Marines. Another body. Another sort of like bolter that looks like it's just holding itself together. I guess that's like a Chaos Captain of some sort. Let's have a look on the other side. Sort of some of these things. There's a las cannon. If it's not a las cannon, it's some form of plague throwing thing, but it does look like a las cannon to me. There's another plague normal Marine there sort of thing. That looks like one of the hover bits for the drone. That sort of body. Now let's quickly just turn it over see if there's any other little details. These sort of things hold on the other side. I do like the look of these, and I'm actually just what they were saying about the rules is made me really want to sort of come back into 40k. I have a scout army upstairs. Believe it or not, it's not huge, but it is one of like my complete armies. Okay, so that I love the look of that axe. Let's fit will focus. Yes, focus. I do like the look of that Nurgle axe. There's one of the front bits of the drone. There's another sort of, yeah, I think they look cool. Okay, so let's put that down there for a minute. Here is some of the Space Marine stuff by the looks of it. Okay, I'm not sure what to. I quite like the fact that the Space Marine, well, obviously because I'm not going to lie, I'm a Smurf player, as people like to call them. And so yeah. So there's like these sort of, like, I'm not sure if they're jump packs. There are some new technology, obviously. You've got the plasma gun. These sort of like bolters, I can't remember what they're called straight off hand. But they're another form of bolter that these guys use when they shoot sort of downwards. There's your sort of like little, another bolt gun with a nice little scope on it. Got 2 of them actually. It's really cool. Again, there's this sort of feet for the Ultramarines there. So these are the ones I'm more interested in, but I love the detail for the Chaos one. Okay, so there's a few sprues that look like, no, they're not all the same. I'll pick this one up for a second. Normally I do the miniatures last, but they're not built, so. Again, this is the same sort of sprue as the last one. So I'll put that there, but this one's not, because this one's actually looks like it's got the captain on it. Or the lieutenant. Sorry. Is it a lieutenant? Let's have a look. It is the... Oh, Primus Space Marine Captain. Okay. So they're all the newish Space Marines. They're not the normal Space Marines. Okay. You've got the... Yeah, sort of different body. A nice little cloak for one of them. That looks like some form of heavy weapon. Or it's for the plasma, I'm not 100% sure. There's a sort of plasma gun just there, guys, sorry. So yeah, nice sort of like, again, it's not bad. And let's put it this way, right? They were selling for 3 models the other day for £10. You get more models, you get 31 models in this. Now, I mean, not all of them are going to be like the expensive ones. Ah, now see these I like the look of. I do like, there's another Chaos, Poxwalkers. I do like them, because not only that, I got Dark Heresy, the roleplay, and something like this, these guys you could use for like for the Plague Zombies and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool if you actually need some models. I've got a couple of old Cultist models upstairs as well. I've got a couple of Chaos stuff. I've not got a huge amount of Chaos upstairs. The same as like my Tyranid army, I haven't got a huge amount of that, or my Orc, but my Orc, I do have a few Orcs. So yeah, I do, again, like, I love the little details upon the actual models themselves. I know I'm going back to 1 or 2 here. Let's turn around so you can see the other side of them as well. So yeah, I think they look really kind of cool. Alright, so you've got obviously a stand. I think one's for the somebody. I'm assuming it's probably the Nurgle guy, because I'm assuming he'll probably need a bigger stand than someone else, and that floaty thing needs probably the big stand. So let's have a look here. So this is the little gaming mat that comes in. Let's open this up. Hopefully it's not one of these moments where I'm a little annoyed afterwards. I might need, if I just move this lot, let's move that out. Let's put that over there. Okay, before I show anything else, let's do the ruler. If it'll come up. Nice little plastic thing. I don't know if you ever kind of remember the old Blood Bolt throwing template. It kind of reminds me of that, just because it's got the sort of see-through thing. It goes up to 12. I'm assuming there's things that shoot further than 12 inches though, especially when I was looking through. There's your little stuff you need. Free templates, no fear. I don't really see anything for Nurgle on that, but fair enough. Okay, so let's just move the stuff that I've done here over here for the minute. Sorry guys. So let's have a quick look at the mat itself. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room to put this down because of all the other stuff I've got here. Sorry guys. Well, I kind of don't, so right. Sorry, let's just move this around a bit so you can sort of see a little bit more of this side. Again, as I said, unfortunately I can't lay it down properly. I need to do a little bit tidying up and organising where certain things need to go. So I could maybe try at some point for you to do another, even the Arkham Horror card game I would like to do. Oops, sorry. And then you've got the other side as well. Again, this isn't a full-size map. This is just probably for what you've got in the set. Again, it doesn't fit properly, and I missed a bit a minute ago, so again, bear with me for a second, guys. Okay, so you sort of see the stuff that's there. Sorry, it's getting a bit jerky now. So it's a bit more sort of stuff going. So, okay, let's put that there for the second time. Let me just tighten that up for a minute. Let's put this away quickly. So yeah, guys, how many of you like out there yourselves have only just come back to 40k? As I was saying, I've got loads of stuff upstairs that's built, not been used for a while, and this gives me an excuse. Well, also I need to get myself a case. So I've got a nice little rule book, and there's something else in the back of this, which I always love Games Workshop do. For quite a while now, I've liked what they do this. If I can get this open without damaging anything. Yes, I can. Okay, so you've got the No Fear rulebook. Oh, I don't want to lose them, so let's put them back here for a minute. You've got the rulebook. So, just a nice little, I'm not going to, lovely little bit of fluff at the beginning, obviously. Tells you how to sort of paint them. Little bits about playing. So yeah, it's got, okay, so it's got a few things in it. It's obviously not like a, cool. Actually, I'm quite impressed by that. This is the bit that I kind of like though, the Games Workshop always do. It explains to you, you know, what you got to do, with certain bits sort of help to build them. And then they go through, and I love, the diagrams themselves I think are very good. I'm saying, guys, if you guys play, you know, what's been your thoughts of the new rules? Is, you know, have you been happy with them? Because I'm not going to lie, I am. But I know not everyone's going to be, because some people probably really like the old rule systems and so on. Again, then they've got some stuff on what sort of paints. I like that. Is that on all of them? Or is it just that one Space Marine? The captain. Okay, so it's just some captains on how to paint him. Then you've got your Poxwalkers. So they should be. Then you've got your Plague Marines. Then you've got your Death Guard Fudul Bloat-drone. Sorry, guys. And then their champion, Lord Contagon. I'm probably not saying his name right. Anyway, guys. Okay, so that's the unboxing of No Fear, the starter set. As I said, oh, it's not completely actually. I'm going to try and keep my hand on the back here. You also get this kind of Imperial bunker thing. That you sort of place in the middle of that board. Again, it's like, oh, let me take that out. Yeah, so I'm interested in sort of coming back, having a game at some point. But then that said, I also want to have a game of, you know, Frostgrave soon. Another game, Bolt Action, because I love Bolt Action, if I'm honest with you guys. So there's quite a few things I want to try and do at some point soon. And another game of Shadows of Brimstone would be really good too. But yeah, just again, tell me if you guys have been interested in coming back yourself to playing. You know, what sort of like, what armies are you interested? Are you interested in the two that came in this set? Myself, I am actually interested a little bit in both because I'm that silly collector type of person. But yeah, you know, yourselves, just let me know. Okay guys, if you've liked this video, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. If you'd like to leave a comment, everyone is welcome to, you know, just tell me what you think. You know, again, like I've asked you a few questions. If you please can, if you know, if it's not too hard for you guys to let me know what you think of this new system. You know, maybe you don't like it. As I said, there might be some of you out there that actually do not like what Games Workshop's done, and rather they didn't do what they've just done. Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, I hope you're all having a good day, and goodbye.